everybody? This is Asterix 23 here, and it's time for Ask Asterix. So, what I'm doing here is I asked a bunch of you to send me in some questions, and a lot of you did, but here's what I thought were the top 5 questions. These are the questions asked by you, put in order by me, and without further ado, let's get straight into the number 5 question, and this one is coming from Scarlet Umburn. And the question is, if you could be in any anime, which one would it be, and why? And this is a viable question because there are a lot of animes out there, and out of all the animes, I had sat and thought about it. I could be in One Piece, I could be in Naruto, I could be in Dragon Ball Z, the Monogatari series, Hunter x Hunter, Kill la Kill. The list goes on and on. But if I had to choose any anime, and it had to be like supernatural or whatever, had to have powers or something, I definitely choose One Piece. Now, a lot of you are saying, well, why One Piece? Because with One Piece, that show pretty much tells you it doesn't matter what circumstance you come from, who you are, or what you've done. Anyone can become strong and powerful with perseverance and hard work, and you can overcome just about anything if you go through it the right way. Just for instance, not even Luffy, but the little Navy boy from the beginning, Kobe. At least I think his name is Kobe. I haven't seen him in a while, but back in the beginning, he was a little bitch. I mean, for every sense of the word, excuse my language. And later on in the show, when you see him again, he's undergone a whole bunch of training, and he can almost, almost deal with Luffy if it wasn't already past the time skip. He really showed a huge gap from here and there of improvement, and it was mind-boggling. It shows that you can really pull yourself to be a really good fighter. You can be really strong, and you can protect whatever you need to protect when you put your mind to it. Okay, coming in number 4. This question is coming from my good artist friend Suki262. It is, out of all the characters you've cosplayed so far, which one has been your favorite work and why? And this is a great question as well. And I would have to say this kind of balances between my recent static cosplay, which wasn't done at Comic-Con, and Gender Bent Stocking Anarchy from Panty and Stocking. But I have to say Panty and Stocking, the Gender Bent Stocking takes the cake for the simple fact that I've actually cosplayed this multiple times, and it's become a little bit of a signature for me every now and again when I go to a con or I go to a party, because it's just simply casual wear, it's comfortable. I loved Panty and Stocking, everything they had, and I enjoyed just the crossplay. It was great. And I don't know, I just feel like for right now my favorite is Gender Bent Stocking Anarchy. Number 3 question. This is coming in from my good friend. Yeah, apparently a lot of my friends are making this. Not biased, by the way. I Multi. Now, his question was, what's my favorite Marvel character and what's my reason for it? And that's actually pretty easy to answer. My favorite Marvel character happens to be Spider-Man. I grew up on Spider-Man. I've seen his powers and how he goes about doing his thing on a day-to-day basis, web swinging, trying to balance being a good student with being a responsible adult and a superhero all in one. With great power comes great responsibility. All his trials and tribulations that he goes through, it's just, I don't know. I felt like Spidey was a great hero who could just deal with so much crap and then just joke in a bad guy's face like everything was okay afterwards. His bravado, his heroism, and just everything he goes through, like that's just made him one of my favorites. Not to mention he had a great cameo in just about almost everything good, especially Marvel vs. Capcom. Good old web swing never hurt anybody. Coming in at number 2, this is from my friend, yes, again, my friend, Devisor. Now, this question's a doozy. If the gem fusion or any kind of fusion in the world existed, what 2 characters from the Marvel or DC universe would I combine into one being and explain how awesome it would be? This question I took a lot of time actually mulling over because it is not nearly an easy question to answer. But thinking a little bit hard on it, I'd say I'd combine most likely like Batman and Spider-Man. Now, why I'd combine these two is because on their own, they're both pretty much a force to be reckoned with. Batman being able to analyze and destroy anybody he puts his mind to, going at if he does it right. Spider-Man just being the genius that he is. Combine these two, and now you have Batman with all his known martial arts, included with Spider-Man's strength and his spider sense, along with Batman's detective mode, along with Spidey's cunning. They'd make a hero that I feel like, okay, you would need to just like ultimately water them down like they did with the '60s Superman, because he'd just be too awesome for words to put together. I don't know. That's just something that if it happened. And coming in at number 1, this one's coming from Pandy. She asked me, what was my best experience at Comic-Con this year? And for those who've been keeping up with me, this has been a no-brainer. My best experience this year at Comic-Con wasn't the fact that everyone enjoyed the fact that I was static, but my best experience at Comic-Con was literally meeting Stella Chu, one of my cosplay inspirations, and just meeting her and hearing everything she had to tell me, and the fact that we could talk like two regular humans and it didn't feel like there was a celebrity non-celebrity gap there, because at least I think she's a celebrity. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who agree with me. There was just there was no struggle between it. It was easy conversation. It was free flowing, moving, and I don't know. It was just, I don't know. That made my con. It was great. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I'm always gonna take that away from that con, that experience. It's something that's gonna keep pushing me to move on and keep growing and doing what I do, what I enjoy doing. So that's been the top 5 questions of Ask Asterix. And I hope to hear more from you guys. Keep sending those questions, because I'll try to get you a new video of Ask Asterix every 2 weeks. This is Asterix 23 signing off. You guys take care. I got some GTA to play.